I don't care how dark it look for you. I don't care what they done said to you. I don't care what the verdict is. I don't care what the haters say. It ain't over. No matter what happens to you, it ain't over. Ain't no such a thing as over. Do you know, man, that you can actually mess your life completely up? You can jack it all the way up and you can turn around and get it right. Do you know that you can be divorced multiple times and still be okay? Do you understand that you cannot have a degree and still be just fine? Now, whatever you've been through, whatever that is, guess what? You still here. You have a great life in front of you, but your great life is in front of you. It's not behind you. Pull yourself together and quit tripping because you in the process. God is processing you. He ain't through with you. If he was through with you, you would not wake up in the morning.
We all love a good underdog story, right? Love to hear about the guys who came from nothing and made something out of their lives. The stories of the people who were doubted, counted out, put down so many times on the path to success. We love to hear about people blowing up and kind of coming out of nowhere and getting the respect, notoriety, and the attention that they deserve. So here's the thing about success. We usually know what people have gone through when it comes to success, and we know what it took for them to get there, and we understand the journeys and the struggles. But what they don't tell us about success is that success requires a lot of luck. Success requires a lot of faith and a lot of patience. Now hold on, give me a minute to break this down for you. When I say it requires a lot of luck, it means simply this. You have no idea when your time's gonna come. You have no idea when that moment's gonna come. But in other words, you still have to be ready for whenever that moment comes. So when I say luck, let's say for example, somebody like Aiden, who I've done a video about before. Aiden had no idea his time was coming or that his time was gonna come so quickly. The fact that he was able to blow up the way he did at the time that he did and everything else, he was just at the right place at the right time. A lot of times when we see people become successful or when we see people blow up, it's usually a 1 in a million chance. It's usually a 1 in a million opportunity. That just happened to be in the right place at the right time and they seized the moment of opportunity, and that's how they became successful. When I say it requires a lot of faith, you have to continually work and put yourself in a position to be successful even when you're not getting that success. So another example, let's say you're a YouTuber. You want to blow up, you want to grow, you want to become a big star one day. So you have to constantly be putting out videos, constantly be editing, constantly be figuring out content, and constantly be working on yourself day in and day out, not knowing if you're ever going to get to that point where you're going to blow up. I don't think people understand how hard it is to work so hard at something, knowing that it possibly could fail or that it possibly won't go your way. So when I say faith, you have to have a lot of faith in terms of showing up every day to work with a positive attitude and putting your best foot forward, not knowing if you actually reap the benefits of all the work you put in and kind of get the fruits of your labor. Then I say patience. We see some people blow up overnight. Some people it takes a couple of months, a couple of years or whatever. But for some people it takes a long time. It could even take decades to get to the point in which you want to. And if you're not patient, you usually give up on it and never actually reach that level of success that you kind of thought you were going to achieve. What they don't tell you about success is you're going to have to sacrifice a lot. You're going to have to sacrifice way more than you ever imagined. You're going to have to sacrifice sleep. You're going to have to sacrifice relationships. You're going to have to sacrifice friendships. You're going to have to sacrifice who you are. You're going to have to let go of that old you to become that new you. Because if you want to become that new successful version of yourself, you're pretty much going to have to ditch that old version of you that wasn't successful and create new habits, new thought processes, new activities, new hobbies, new everything. You have to recreate your way of thinking, recreate your pattern of living. What they don't tell you about success is that once you get it, you might not even want it anymore, because once you actually become successful, that's when the real test and that's when the real things really start to occur. That's when you really start to receive hate, doubt, and you're misunderstood. That's when you have people who know nothing about you, nothing about your journey, where you come from, or who you are, and they attack you. They try to break you down and they try to project their own insecurities, their own negative thoughts and emotions onto you. See, the wild thing about success is it's not actually guaranteed. And there's nothing we can actually do to ensure ourselves to be successful. There's no real blueprint to becoming successful, because what works for one person might not work for another. And what works for one field of work might not work in another field of work. So let's say we got a rapper on one hand. We all know in the music game, there is no real blueprint to become successful. You can be trash and just have a viral song on TikTok and really blow up. And you can be a person who's extremely talented, constantly putting out music on YouTube and SoundCloud and just never get off the ground. Compared to sports, we kind of see there is somewhat a blueprint. We understand what you have to do with your body, with your nutrition, with your training, or with your habits. You have to go to a college, you have to play well, you have to get an opportunity to be seen by scouts, and then you'll get drafted or whatever and get to play at a professional level. But as you see, those are two careers who have similar impact on the planet in terms of fans, support system, money, stardom, whatever you want to call it. They're two completely different paths to get to that level of success and that stardom. Even somebody like me, I give y'all information and I share my journey with you all, and I try to give tips and information and tricks to become successful, how to become financially literate and become financially independent and financially free. But at the end of the day, there's no guarantee that my advice or my tips or what worked for me will work for you. There's no guarantee that how I made 6 figures in 2020, there's no guarantee that you'll be able to make 6 figures using the same method, listening to everything I said in the video and trying to follow those instructions. When we think about success and when we talk about success, we're usually sold dreams and we're told things to kind of make us believe one way and to give us this hope. Because hope is what keeps us alive. Hope is what keeps us pushing. Without hope, there wouldn't be much reason to get out of bed in the morning. There wouldn't be much reason to get up and to want to work harder and to see another day. You'd just be caught up in the pattern of living everyday life. You wouldn't be like looking forward to your tomorrow or to your future. Success is an extremely elusive word, and it's an extremely elusive feat that 99% of the population will never actually achieve. And what success is completely different to each and every person. What success is to one person might not be success to another person, and vice versa. I want you all to understand today that success is not what people try to tell us it is. But the one positive thing that we can take from this video is that you can't control when you become successful, how you become successful, or what you'll even become successful doing. You could have plans of becoming successful doing one thing and it might not work out and you might end up doing something totally different. But the only thing to ensure that you get a little bit closer to your success and to your goals and to your dreams each and every day is about working at it. If you want to be a famous YouTuber, more consistently that you upload, every upload you get a little bit closer to getting that viral video, to getting that one algorithm video. If you're an athlete, every workout, every clean meal, smart decision gets you a little bit closer to that ultimate dream of playing at a professional level. If you're in college, every class, every exam, every grade, every semester gets you that much closer to your goals. No matter what your goals may entail and what you think of success, understand this. There's a lot about success that the successful people don't really tell us, and they're not telling us everything. What we also have to understand is we live in a cold, cold world. Success is not for everybody. Not everyone is made to be a boss. Not everyone is made to be a leader, a CEO, a business owner, a brand operator, a big time athlete, rapper, star, YouTuber, whatever you want to call it. And that's okay. Find what makes you happy deep down inside in your core and what motivates you to want to achieve these goals, and work at it each and every day and see how much closer you can get to success every time you work at it. No matter what it is, you're a lot stronger, you're a lot tougher than you may think, you're able to endure a lot more. Just don't give up. That's the only guaranteed way to never become successful. It's by quitting, by giving up. Whatever you do, don't quit, don't give up, don't let go. It's okay to get discouraged. It's okay to get knocked down. Get back up and keep fighting. Success could be right around the corner for you, but you'll never know that if you quit, if you give up. And also understand this, reaching success is only part of the battle. The real battle comes when you have to maintain that success. I love those who love me. I thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna catch y'all bite at the next video.